Lord, y'all. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Uncommon Nonsense. And we got a whammy today, y'all. Oh, it's been a good weekend. We got Trump dropping the bombs on Iran. Trump orders a strategic missile attack on Iran nuclear facilities. Oh, man, and as you can believe, this is sparking outrage throughout the liberal and the congressional communities. I'm talking about both liberal and Republicans are calling this act unconstitutional and calling for impeachment. Y'all got to see this to believe this. All that on today's episode of Uncommon Nonsense. Let's get to it. Well, welcome everyone. I'm quite sure everybody's been seeing the news over the weekend, seeing the news all today. I'm sure everybody is aware that Trump ordered a massive attack on the Iranian nuclear facilities. Oh, man, it was a successful attack according to the Trump administration. And, man, this is a good thing for America. This is a good thing for Israel. This is a good thing for global peace and prosperity, y'all. I know a lot of the pundits, I know a lot of the liberal losers are absolutely in disagreement with this, and I know, but I want you guys to remember, man, that there's really no real American who doesn't understand that Iran was a threat.
And how the U.S. carried out a highly precise airstrike mission that successfully took out three of Iran's most important nuclear sites. You've heard them by name: Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. And now President Trump is calling for peace.
Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace.
The only question we should be asking ourselves in regards to this bombing is simply one question. Well, might be two. If Iran is a threat and hates America and wants to destroy America, as that message has always been made clear to all Americans, I mean, death to destruction. If Iran is funding and founding all of these extremist terrorist organizations that are causing havoc on us and our allies, if it is absolutely 100% in everybody's agreement that Iran is a possible threat, so why are all these liberal losers and all these fake conservatives, these fake patriots, these fake MAGA supporters, why are all these fake people, these fake un-American people, why are all of them acknowledging the fact that Iran is one of the most threatening global, why everybody understands that Iran with nuclear capabilities is a threat? So why is everybody like, oh my God, we just initiated World War III? Well, I just want to ask you, even if we did, I just want to ask you one important question. Do you think we should initiate World War III before Iran get nuclear capacity? Or should we wait for Iran to get nuclear capabilities and then they start World War III? Which one tends to be more devastating, y'all? I mean, we should be proud and happy that we finally have a president that's proactive in the security of our country. I mean, if you're going to produce prosperity in America, you damn sure have to protect it. You know, I don't understand all this opposition, but yet here you have it. So without any further ado, Fox News did a great report on this, on the opposition and where it's coming from and who it's coming from. It's absolutely crazy, y'all.
You know, there have been two members from the Democratic side of the aisle who've called for impeachment. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the Democrat from New York, has just put out a statement saying this may ensnare us in war for, quote, generations, and clearly there are grounds for impeachment. Sean Casten is a Democrat from Illinois, and he says this is an unambiguous impeachable offense. We've also heard, you know, this is not a partisan issue necessarily. There are some Republicans who have some reservations about this. Thomas Massey, the Republican from Kentucky, who has a resolution that he hopes to bring to the floor in the coming days with Ro Khanna, the Democrat from California.
See, there you have it. See, there you have it. Of course, the liberal lunatic AOC is going to have a problem with anything Trump does. This woman is suffering massively from Trump derangement syndrome. And of course, we know Massey. I don't even know. We got to stop calling Massey. We got to call him Messy Massey. Like, this dude is messy. Like, this dude goes against everything conservative, everything MAGA, everything Trump. Like, this dude does this every time. He's gonna vote against the great, big, beautiful bill. I guarantee you, this guy goes against everything Trump, everything MAGA, everything American, just to grandstand. For no apparent reason whatsoever. He refused to do right just so he can be seen on TV in opposition of Trump. It's just not the liberals who suffer from Trump derangement syndrome. Like, there's a lot of folk out there. There's a lot of our public servants out there that are very delusional and very anti-American, y'all. For real. And we're paying attention, and they're getting mad. And we have a president who is proactive and not reactive. I mean, every president, since I can remember, has always spoken out on the threat of Iran. Like, I have never heard a president, since I've been alive, since I have ever watched politics, who didn't discuss the threat of Iran, especially the severity of the threat if they acquire nuclear capabilities. Like, I mean, just think about it. I mean, do you want World War III commenced before Iran get nuclear capabilities, or do you want World War III to happen after? Like, which one seems to be more dangerous? Like, come on, man. You got to just do what's right. You got to have the balls to do what's right. And it's just such a shame that none of our past presidents or none of our past congressional public servants have been able to do what's right. They all have been on TV. I mean, I don't have to clip that up and show you guys because it's been all over TV, man. I mean, it's everywhere. Everybody know Iran is a threat. So don't get mad when we eliminate the threat. We're trying to create a safe, prosperous America, y'all. Not one that's propaganda, that's overwhelmed with propaganda and divisiveness. No, this is one American first only. This is America first, American only. This stand to benefit every American, regardless of race, creed, or ethnicity, or gender. Like, I don't know why y'all can't get aboard of this. I mean, but listen, but you know, Brian Barrett wasn't gonna let that go, man. He broke it down just like I broke it down, man. Massey has been against Trump from the very beginning. Check it out, y'all.
Massey never agrees with the Republican Party. Let's be honest here. He is a lone wolf, and he has pretty much isolated himself from the rest of the coalition. I don't think he represents it. I think whatever AOC says would be to be expected. We have also heard from John Fetterman. He was very happy with the president's actions today. So at least somebody on the Democratic side understands the need that you cannot allow nuclear weapons in the hands of people that have shown no respect for human life at all whatsoever.
Now, I mean, what other way should this have been explained, y'all? Because somebody please tell me, like, all right, y'all, but that wasn't all. Like, you had, you got the whole universe. It seemed like you got the whole political universe anti-Trump, anti-America. Like, it seemed like everybody is rushing. Like, even our own fellow citizens, even our own elected public servants is rushing to keep us in this devastating state. Like, it's not even like, it's like they eager to do it. It's like they don't even care. Like, it's just sad, y'all. It's sad as hell to witness. But check it out. They not done.
Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Democrat from Florida, pro-Israel, and she said, you know, we need to keep, and this was pretty much the quote, our foot on the neck of Iran. She was, had some reservations here, but she is a pro-Israel Democrat, and much like Fetterman, maybe thought that this was the right thing to do. But there are some other Republicans who've expressed some reservations here, and then I'm going to go to what Tim Kaine said here in a minute. Warren Davidson, Republican, of Ohio. He says it's hard to convince me that this is something that is legal under the Constitution. Now, Tim Kaine, the Democrat from Virginia, he already had teed up a resolution to be considered in the Senate this week to say we have to vote under our war powers, under Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, to decide whether or not to go into Iran. That was set up probably to have some vote later this coming week here. And he accused the president of, quote, horrible judgment. He said this is going to push us into a third idiotic, his words, idiotic war.
Now, look at these idiots, man. Look at their criticism of the president's actions. Ain't none of these guys had the balls to do this, and they know there's no telling how close these guys was to nuclear capabilities. Like, there's no telling, like, because of under incompetent, cowardice leadership. Like the Tim Kaines, like these liberals or these losing Republicans. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Y'all ain't got the balls to do what's necessary to protect your own country. Like, it's despicable. You guys ought to be ashamed of yourself and stop calling yourself public servants, and damn sure need to stop calling yourself patriots, because you guys are the most anti-American people I ever heard or seen or witnessed. And it take that, all these politicians talking all this crap about what's necessary and what's dangerous over there for Iran. And then you have the Democratic retired General McCaffrey on legacy media confess that this was a bold, necessary move. Check this out, guys.
Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., Donald Trump announced a news briefing at the Pentagon with his chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Kaine, and his Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. What do you expect we will hear from them?
Well, for one thing, I'm sure they're going to reinforce the president's message. I think from a strictly military perspective, this was a decisive, bold, consequential attack. Iran was in a weakened condition. The U.S. had the technology to carry out what is probably a long-term impact on Iran's nuclear program. So I was surprised he ordered the attack, but I think it was in many ways a bold and good move.
And there you have it. There you have retired General McCaffrey saying that this was a bold, decisive, brave move, and one that maybe not in the short term, but in the long term is going to guarantee safety and security for America and its allies in the future. Like, bold, decisive move from our president, Donald J. Trump. Finally, someone who has the balls to do and to keep the promises to the American people. Finally, y'all. And if you guys disagree with me, man, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments, man. Please tell me if you think that this was an unconstitutional act by Donald Trump to do, to not be consulted by Congress before he issued these massive attacks on Iran's nuclear facilities. If you disagree with me, let's talk about it. This is why I started this vlog, so we can talk about it. And if any of you guys found interest or value in this vlog, man, please, man, like and subscribe to this channel, man, so we can grow this channel, so we can grow this conversation, man, because it needs to be here. Like, no one's talking about this from the bottom, except for your boy, Big Meaty. I'm the only one talking about this. From down here, y'all. Everybody's up there telling our stories while we down here living our stories. And they're doing a terrible job narrating. We're not just no liberal losers, charitable cases down here. We're not victims down here. We're common sense revolutionaries. That's what we on. So until next time, peace, my beloved. And y'all know how I go it, man. Get out your body, man. Reside in your spirit. That's where your potential at. We out.